In January 2026, it finally happened. Elon Musk unveiled the long-awaited Tesla Pi phone, priced at just $799. A device once dismissed as wild rumor was now standing in the spotlight. Built with rugged titanium, featuring a massive 6.9-inch AMOLED display, and powered by direct Starlink internet, anywhere on Earth. For years, fans watched Apple recycle the same tired design since the iPhone 12. And now, something truly different had arrived. This felt less like an update and more like a revolution. But the burning question remained. Could Musk's bold Pi phone actually take on Apple and rewrite the smartphone market? Picture it. In remote deserts, icy mountains, and frozen polar stations, your calls still connect. Your videos still stream. Your lifeline comes from Tesla's Starlink, tucked neatly inside your pocket. If you've ever lost signal at the worst possible moment, this phone was built for you. And the stakes are higher than ever. Because in the next few minutes, you'll see why this $799 phone is shaking the entire tech world, and why 2026 may mark the end of Apple's dominance. This is the untold story of the Tesla Pi phone, its launch, its features, and why it could change everything. By September 2024, the tension between Elon Musk and Apple was reaching a boiling point. When Apple unveiled the iPhone 16, Musk openly mocked it for offering only minor changes. He called the new model a lazy update, not true innovation. The comments spread like wildfire, fueling the growing rivalry. Behind the scenes, Musk was even angrier. He accused the App Store of favoritism, siding with OpenAI while throttling his own XAI apps. By late 2024, Musk's lawyers were threatening fresh lawsuits. The message was clear. Musk was preparing for all-out war. Fans rallied behind him as the bold underdog taking on the trillion-dollar giant. It was no longer just a clash of products. It was a clash of visions. Then came the breaking point. In 2022, Musk had asked Apple to integrate Starlink with the iPhone 14. Apple refused. That refusal stuck like a thorn in Musk's side, and by 2024, it resurfaced as proof of Apple's control. Why should users depend on towers, he argued, when satellites could connect the world? The refusal to embrace Starlink lit the final spark. Musk's frustration was no longer about fairness. It was about breaking Apple's grip on the smartphone market. For fans, the drama added even more excitement. They weren't just watching a phone launch. They were watching a tech revolution unfold. The tension grew, the pressure mounted, and the whispers grew louder. Could this be the reason Musk finally pushed the Pi phone project forward? So how exactly did this bitter rivalry push Musk to accelerate the timeline of the Pi phone? For years, the Tesla Pi phone lived only in whispers. Early insiders suggested it might not arrive until 2028 or even 2030. Most fans dismissed it as pure vaporware, a dream project too ambitious, maybe never realized. But everything changed in 2025. By mid-year, Elon Musk made a stunning move. He fast-tracked development, pulling the timeline forward by years. Hints of an early reveal began to surface. Suddenly, what was once dismissed as rumor now felt very real. The shift electrified the tech world. Fans who had rolled their eyes were now leaning forward. Could Musk actually deliver on this long-teased promise? Videos speculating about the Pi phone flooded YouTube. Mock-ups spread across social media. Analysts debated whether Musk was bluffing or truly preparing a launch. And through it all, Musk stayed deliberately cryptic. He didn't confirm every detail, but he didn't deny them either. The tension only grew. For every vague tweet, for every offhand comment, the countdown felt closer. By late 2025, the target became January 2026, the month when the world might finally see a Tesla phone. What began as a distant dream had transformed into a global expectation. The promise of Starlink-powered connectivity, the thrill of rugged Tesla design, and the hope of Musk rewriting the smartphone rules. The rumors were no longer just noise. They were becoming reality. The countdown had officially begun. But that left the biggest question still hanging. What exactly did Musk build into this phone to make it worth all the hype? The Tesla Pi phone doesn't just look futuristic. It feels like a fortress in your hand. Its dimensions measure 5.73 by 2.76 by 0.28 inches, weighing just about 6 ounces. It is thin, balanced, and surprisingly light. But beneath that sleek frame lies unmatched strength. The body is forged from grade 6 titanium, the same metal trusted in aerospace and high-performance machines. Every edge, every surface is built to resist daily damage. Its rugged design carries IP69 certification. That means total protection against fine dust. It can withstand full immersion in water and even survive direct blasts from high-pressure jets. In simple words, drop it, splash it, even spray it. It survives. Unlike fragile glass-backed phones, the Pi feels like a survival tool, not a luxury toy. And then comes the twist. The Pi phone includes a smart grip sensor. If the device senses a sudden slip, it delivers a subtle vibration, a gentle warning, giving you a chance to grip it before it falls. It's a small detail, but one that could save your investment. Musk's design team didn't just aim for beauty, they aimed for durability. They built a smartphone ready for deserts, storms, and the harshest conditions on Earth. For fans who've shattered screens and drowned phones, the Pi's rugged promise feels like pure relief. But the biggest question now shifts to its most fragile point: the screen. Did Elon Musk finally create glass tough enough to outmatch Apple's famous ceramic shield? The Tesla Pi phone doesn't just protect itself, it dazzles when you turn it on. Front and center is a massive 6.9-inch AMOLED display. It stretches edge to edge, delivering vivid colors and deep blacks. But Musk didn't stop with size. He changed the game with strength. Covering the screen is Tesla's Nano Shield glass, a breakthrough designed to be 25% tougher than Apple's ceramic shield. Early reports even suggest it can handle drops that would shatter ordinary glass. For years, Apple bragged about screen durability. Now, for the first time, their loyal fans feel genuinely challenged. And durability isn't the only surprise. The Pi's display is rumored to push up to 4K resolution. Imagine holding a cinema-grade screen right in your hand. Gaming, streaming, even VR-style apps feel sharper, smoother, more immersive. And when the phone is off, a glowing matte Tesla logo sits faintly beneath the glass. It's not just a phone, it's a statement of futuristic design. For Apple users, that tiny logo feels like a shot across the bow. It's Musk saying, "This is not an iPhone, it's the next era." Fans called it sleek, intimidating, almost sci-fi. And critics admitted it was the first time Apple's crown jewel felt truly threatened. But a phone is more than glass and displays, because in the world of flagships, performance is everything. And the burning question now becomes, what exactly powers the Tesla Pi inside? The Tesla Pi phone doesn't just promise speed, it promises raw endurance. At its core is a massive 6,000 mAh aluminum pouch battery. This isn't the same lithium-ion pack found in most phones. It's lighter, more efficient, and built to push limits. The result is astonishing. The Pi lasts 3 to 4 days on a single charge, not hours, days. Imagine leaving for a full weekend trip without a charger. Your phone still works by the time you come home. Streaming, texting, navigation, even gaming. It refuses to run out of power. And when it finally does need a recharge, Tesla built in extreme fast charging. In about 30 minutes, the Pi jumps from 10% to 80%, enough to power you through another 2 full days. For travelers, explorers, or anyone tired of carrying power banks, this feels like freedom. It outlasts both Apple and Samsung in endurance. Even the iPhone's carefully tuned A-series efficiency can't compete with Musk's oversized battery. The Pi is less of a smartphone and more of a survival tool. Fans say it feels like carrying a Tesla car battery shrunk into your pocket. The endurance is unmatched, the independence is real, and the message is loud. Tesla wants you free from the charging cord, but power is only half the story. Because endurance means nothing without the right software. Which leads to the next critical question. What operating system actually runs this future-proof machine? Before we reveal the secret making this launch huge, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Tesla's Pi phone is just the beginning. The Tesla Pi phone isn't just about hardware. It's powered by a new digital soul. That soul is XOS, Tesla's own Linux-based system. Unlike Android or iOS, XOS is fully independent. No Google Play Store, no Apple App Store, no corporate lock-in controlling what you download. For the first time, your smartphone feels truly free. Imagine unlocking your Tesla car directly from the Pi, adjusting the AC before you step inside, or scheduling your full self-driving pickup from across the parking lot. All managed seamlessly through XOS. But Tesla didn't stop with cars. The Pi phone is designed to control your solar panels, your home power walls, even your Optimus robots, Tesla's humanoid assistants. It transforms into a universal remote control for Musk's entire ecosystem. What used to require multiple apps is now integrated into one platform. And that is what makes XOS so dangerous to Apple and Google. Because this is not just another operating system, it is the glue connecting Tesla's cars, energy, and AI into a single device. A pocket-sized control center for Musk's empire. Fans called it bold, critics called it risky, but everyone agreed. It was unlike anything the smartphone world had ever seen. Still, one feature mattered more than all the rest. The one Musk promised from the very beginning. The dream of carrying Starlink internet in your pocket. So the question becomes, how well does the Tesla Pi deliver on Starlink's promise? The Tesla Pi phone brings something no other smartphone has ever dared to include. Direct Starlink integration. This isn't a gimmick. It connects directly to Musk's growing constellation of satellites. Wherever you are, remote mountains, endless deserts, even icy polar stations, the Pi stays online. No towers, no dead zones, no excuses. Reports claim download speeds up to 250 megabits per second, virtually anywhere on the planet. That means crystal clear calls, instant texts, and smooth video streaming, even in places the iPhone shows no service. For millions who've lost signal in emergencies, this isn't just convenience. It feels like freedom. It's the end of out of coverage forever. And here's the twist. Apple had the chance to integrate Starlink years ago with the iPhone 14, but they refused. They chose control of their polished ecosystem over Musk's radical vision. So Musk built it in natively. The Pi doesn't ask permission, it simply connects. That rejection by Apple became Musk's final motivation. If they wouldn't let him share satellites, he'd put them in his own phone. For fans, it was the ultimate move, an underdog taking the fight directly to the giant. For critics, it was proof Musk was building not just a device, but a new infrastructure. The world had never seen connectivity this universal. But connectivity alone doesn't make a phone unstoppable. The question now becomes, what ecosystem power makes the Tesla Pi more than a gadget and turns it into a global weapon against Apple? The Tesla Pi phone isn't just a smartphone. It's the digital hub of Musk's entire empire. At its core, the Pi becomes the control center of the Tesla ecosystem. One device that connects cars, robots, energy, and AI. With a few taps, you can summon a robo-taxi anywhere in the city, schedule a self-driving pickup, and watch your Tesla roll up to your doorstep. Need to manage your home? The Pi integrates directly with solar panels and power walls. You can monitor your energy flow, check storage, and even reroute power. And it doesn't stop there. Through XOS, the Pi communicates with Optimus, Tesla's humanoid robot. From household chores to industrial tasks, you can assign jobs from the palm of your hand. For the first time, your phone isn't just a device. It's your car key, your home remote, your energy dashboard, and your AI commander. Fans say it feels like carrying Tesla's entire universe inside your pocket. And the twist? It all comes for $799. Not the price of a flagship luxury, but the cost of a single iPhone upgrade. At that price, you're not just buying a phone. You're holding Musk's empire, compressed into 6 ounces of glass, titanium, and code. That is what makes the Pi different from anything Apple or Samsung has ever offered. It's not just tech, it's an entire ecosystem in your hand. But that leads to the final question. What does all this mean for 2026 and the years that follow? In January 2026, the impossible finally happened. The Tesla Pi phone officially launched, priced at just $799. What began as whispered rumors in forums and fan-made concepts was now standing on the world stage. And this was no ordinary device. It was built to outlast Apple in durability, to out-connect them with Starlink satellites, to out-integrate them by uniting cars, energy, and AI in one ecosystem. The golden world of smartphones had tilted, and Musk had thrown down his challenge. The twist could not be ignored. Once dismissed as vaporware, the Pi had become reality. A phone forged from titanium, a screen tougher than ceramic shield, a 6,000 milliamp hour battery that lasted 4 days, and a system, XOS, that answered only to its creator. The lesson was undeniable. The future of phones is no longer about apps and shiny icons. It is about ecosystems, satellites, and true independence. For fans who had waited since 2021, this was vindication, proof that their belief wasn't wasted. They had doubted, they had hoped, and now they were rewarded. The hook had asked, would it happen? And the answer now roared. It happened. And it is huge. But the reflection lingers. If Musk can build a phone that breaks every rule, is this the first crack in Apple's dominance? Or is this only the beginning of an even bigger revolution? The Tesla Pi phone isn't just another shiny gadget. It is a bold statement. A message that the smartphone industry no longer belongs only to Apple and Samsung. For the first time, a $799 flagship with Starlink-powered connectivity has moved from rumor to reality. No more waiting for the dream of satellite-powered freedom. It's here. No more wondering if Musk's ecosystem could fit inside your pocket. It does. This launch isn't just about a phone. It's about rewriting the rules of global technology. So if you want to stay ahead of this unfolding revolution, make sure you subscribe. We'll bring you live coverage of the Pi phone's rollout with every update, every feature, and every hidden detail. And now, it's your turn. Would you ditch your iPhone for the Tesla Pi? Tell us what excites you most in the comments. Before you go, if you're interested in any of the tech I mentioned in this video, I've linked everything down in the description. These are affiliate links, which means if you make a purchase through them, it helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. I only recommend gear I've personally tested and believe adds real value, so feel free to check them out if you're upgrading your setup or just curious about the specs. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.